No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
If I find my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? If I find my way home, yeah. If I find my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? If I find my way home, yeah.
This is the move. For those who
Fingers down my spine. Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine? Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine? Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers? Fingers. Fingers down my spine. Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine? Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine? Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine? Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers? Fingers. Fingers down my spine. Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine? Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine? Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine? Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine?
What's up, everybody? How you doing, man? John Sanders here with you today, talking about Limitless Hoops. As always, I should get other books here. I always have the 8th grade one. I should get other ones for the demo group. But yes, this is the book to have. You want to follow along in it, and basically, it's, you know what? This is my basic, like, I guess I would say it's my dare to you. I dare you to do this book and not make the NBA. I double dog dare you to do the entire thing and not make the NBA. I'll go ahead and say, if you do this entire book, like every single day, especially from 1st grade to 12th grade, and you don't make the NBA, I will give you $1 million. No? Okay. That doesn't sound real? Okay.
No, it's on camera.
I will give you $1,000. You know I have $1,000 on me. 100?
It's
$5.
$1,000. You heard it here, folks.
$1,000. You heard it here. All right, because for reals, man, like the fact that you're not gonna do it is one. All right, two, the fact that if you do all this stuff, man, you're gonna be pretty good. All right, especially if you're coming to our workouts and learning from our stuff. All right, for the Tuesdays and Thursdays stuff, I mean, obviously you can't just do that by yourself, but if you get the gist of it, you can. All right, but if you have a team going over all this stuff with you, especially a coach that played D1 to explain it to you, this is the stuff that you need. I mean, it's like literally nothing else. And speaking of the challenges, I am adding something to the website. I'm in the middle of adding it right now. All right, and it's basically going to look like this, okay? And it's from all of our challenges. I'm going to add it to the website. Right. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, wrong page. Let me see. What page is that? Let me go. Let me do some work real quick. I got Chrome right there. Properties. Change that to, where am I? Oh man, I was not prepared for this to mess up. Oh, it's okay. I'll figure that out in a second. All right, but either way, it'll be on our main page, and it'll say random challenge, followed by one of our random challenges. You can actually go to the main page right now, and you can click on a random challenge. You can always look at all the challenges by going to our curriculum section and then clicking on challenges from there. All right. And since the challenges are so in depth and so long, and there's so many of them, I thought it would be cool if I had like a random one displaying on our main page, and even on the challenges section, I'll have like cool pictures of them throughout. So like it'll be like 2 up top, 2 in the middle, 2 below, or whatever, and they will be random every single time that you revisit the page, so that you, over the course of time, you won't miss any. All right, and it'll be much more likely for you guys to actually do the challenges, as opposed to just like never hear about them or never look through them. Because I realize that seeing a whole bunch of challenges is kind of daunting. But if you see like one kind of show up right there, then maybe you'll have a chance. All right, yo, I Mean Productions, how you doing, man? That is Rohit. We just added you to our official roster page. If you go to our roster section, you can see your name on our site. You have 2.5 events because the first time that I met you, you came late to that event. I keep track. So whenever you come late, you only get half a point. If you come to the full thing, then you get a full point, obviously. All right, your goal is to finish in the top 10. If you finish in the top 10 in attendance for the year, you get 5 coins, I believe. I finished in the top 20, like 10 through 20 or 11 through 20. You get 4 extra coins. Each coin is worth $50. Then in the next 3 or the next 10, you get 3 coins. Next 10, you get 2 coins. And somewhere in the top 50, like 41 through 50, you get 1 extra coin, okay? We don't even have 50 kids in our program yet. All right, but we will soon because we start games on Sunday. All right, and we just put the games up on Sunday. That the games that are on Sunday are on our site to book right now. All right, the high school team is not playing, but you guys still do have open gym. So Saturday morning at 7, the high school players do have open gym along with everyone else. I will try to play open gym as long as I can. Bryson, you gonna play?
Yeah.
All right. Can I change my jersey number? No. Yes. No. Actually, yes. If you're on the elite team, absolutely. All right. If you're on the local teams, shut up. If you're on the local teams, you're like a local team player. I mean, you just play locally and you're just playing for fun and it's cute. You don't get your own jersey number. But if you're on the elite team, however, you're going to travel with us and you're serious. Oh, heck yeah. You get to pick your jersey number. You get to have your name on the back of the jersey. All right, we will go out of our way to purchase that. You get a basketball with your name engraved on it, so you get a lot of extra perks. But if you're on the local team, no. So right now, you guys are you guys get the local team stuff. But we are going to explain the whole elite team process on Saturday. If you come to the elite team party, the quarterly party on Saturday, and your parents don't come, and I say a whole bunch of words that sound awesome to you, you better be able to tell them to your parents. Because I'm not repeating that stuff to 17 different people. We have the party for a reason. So if you want to be on the elite team, you show up. Or if your parents just say, "Oh yeah, you're in," it's good. What's up, Khaled? How you doing? Hey, I'm gonna call you in about 10 minutes. After a few things, so we can check in with you to see what you're up to on your end, and just see if you're excited about the games coming up and stuff like that. All right. How do you get on the elite team? Well, that's what we're going to talk about on Saturday. All right. But basically, you just sign up once we allow it, and you just click on the elite team page, and it says a whole bunch of instructions. I wrote them out, and I didn't write out like paragraphs. I just wrote it out like in a little bitty sentence because I know people hate reading. So I have 8 little bitty phrases, and it tells you how to sign up for the elite team and our timing for it and everything. There's an eligibility form that only Connor has filled out so far. Anyone could have done it by now, but only one person has done it. So you can do it. Anyways, it tells you all the stuff on there, everything that you'll get, every place that we'll go, even where we're eating when we're in Chicago. All right, so look at that stuff. All right. Anyways, the quote of the day is, "Dreams are what make life tolerable." I heard this quote in the movie Rudy. Basically, if you can just man, life sucks sometimes. Like, it's always like a downer. Like, you lose like this, you lose like that. Maybe not for you rich kids, but life sucks sometimes, right? And you're sad sometimes. But if you have dreams and you have goals in life, that can make life great. So make sure that you are dreaming and that you're trying to make those dreams come true, so that life isn't just a monotonous bag of nothing for you, okay? All right, so keep your dreams alive. That's why parents should definitely allow you guys to do these things and go for the elite team and stuff like that, to keep your dreams alive, to make life tolerable. All right. Anyways, we're gonna start off with the movie of the day, and Bryson right here. All right, he's gonna talk about the movie of the day, and I believe he's seen this one as well. What's up, Ellie? And our Carson. I have no clue who's on the ad account. All right, here's Bryson.
All right, hello. Today's movie is The Legend of Bagger Vance. I actually just saw this movie today. It's pretty good. It takes place in the Great Depression. So they had this lady that owned this golf course. She set up this tournament where the best of that era came to play. There's 3 of them.
Walter Hagen. That's the only one that I remember.
Okay, but there's 3 of them. One of them's a guy that quit a long time ago. He went off to the war, and he just came back a different person. Never went to see his wife. Did they get married?
I don't remember, but I do know he hadn't picked up a golf club in a while, and he lost his mojo basically. And
right.
But he was in this tournament because he was the local hero.
Yeah, basically. They even had a meeting where who are we going to represent our place, and his name came up because a kid yelled out his name. It
was Walter Hagen and someone Jones.
Walter Hagen. Sam Jones. It was a very, very popular golfer at the time, but he went against 2 pros. Basically, he was going against Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson, right? And this is like a local legend guy that was good before he went off to the war, and he was going to face them just to make the town some money. And then this magical caddy comes along, and that was Will Smith. Yeah, he just came out of nowhere and helped him out.
Yeah, but it's just a magical movie. It reminds me of it talks about being in the zone, when they slow motion his swing, and they not even the main guys, they slow motion the Michael Jordan of their time guy, and they're look at him. Look how focused he is. And he was smiling, talking to friends. All of a sudden, he looks at the ball and just becomes a different man, like a possessed human being. And it's like those great players have another level that they can get to. And that's kind of what it talks about.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of great moments, a lot of great quotes in that movie.
And for a golf movie, this is ridiculously good. I was not expecting it at all. But these are my two favorite actors of all time, Matt Damon and Will Smith. So what do you expect?
Yeah. Great movie. Highly recommend.
How many stars though?
I'll say 40.
40 out of 50 stars. You heard it here, folks, from the man himself. 40 out of 50 stars. Now you.
Oh, what about you?
No.
seen it?
This is your show. Grab that ball.
What?
Shoot a backward shot. See if you can make
I
it.
already done
Let's
this
see
before.
it. Do it again. Let's see it. Knock it down.
God.
Come on. Was that in? It looked in on the monitor.
We'll say it's in.
We'll say it's in. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. All right, it's okay though. All right, great job. Thank you so much, sir. Say
All
bye.
right. See you guys.
And we are not going to have him tomorrow, so I will do the movie of the day tomorrow, but that would be the...
What's tomorrow's movie?
I don't know, but that would be the 10th... Wait, is that the 9th grade movie? Today's the 9th, right? So that was the 9th grade movie. So if you're a 9th grader out there, watch that movie. And I think Bryson might give his coin to someone who watches the movie and does a movie review.
Oh, yeah.
All right? And whoever has the most coins, of course, gets to spend the most amount of money, be the best, or blah, blah, blah. All right? Will Smith is the man. Such the man. All right? What happened? It wasn't. Ellie's talking crap about your shot because Ellie knocked hers down. Yeah,
I bet.
$10 he makes. I don't believe you that you made. We'll slow mo it later in the replay.
Oh, you don't need to.
No. All right. Anyways, you guys. All right. Moving on to the actual drills of the day. All right. We got the autonomous workout. All right. For the autonomous workout, man, this one is good. All right. So basically, it's we give you 50 minutes to do all 5 of these drills. All right. And we can do it in 10 minutes, depending on how old the kids are. And we will give you a random list of drills to do. We sit back and we say, go, and we just watch you. Work out yourself. We can't yell at you. We can't talk to you. We can't motivate you. Nothing. And we look to see who's motivating themselves. We look to see who can go the hardest. We look to see who's motivating others, right? And during this 10 minutes or 50 minutes, if we happen to do the whole thing, after that, we judge you from 1 to 10 or however many kids there are there, all right? Because if you can do a workout with coaches there pushing you, that's okay. If you can do a workout with yourself just there alone, you're amazing. And if you could do a workout with others there and you're pushing them, you're unbelievably amazing. So that's why we have the autonomous workout here. I like it a lot. It's cool, and it pushes you to a whole new level. Judged rank dribbling. That's where we put you guys in a straight line, and we have you guys do a dribbling drill, 1 bar, 2 balls, and we just have you go as hard as you can for 20 seconds or so, and then we say pause, and then we redistribute you. All right, and we say, okay, now your first place, your second place, your last place, whatever, and then we have you do another one, and then for 20 seconds, and then we reorder you again. The point of this is to get you right by the players that you're next to, basically, in terms of skill. All right, and it's also to push you, because now the person behind you is always trying to catch you, and no matter how you're inspired, you should be pushed by this. And I mean, people, no one wants to be last, but at the same time, even the last place person should want to get out of last place. So it pushes everyone equally. The only one who doesn't get pushed as much is the first place person, but hopefully that person is just going as hard as they can because they're good. Retreat explode drill. We start on the baseline, or we sometimes do on the sideline if we have a lot of players, and you go from the baseline to the free throw line, sprinting out. You step long, dribble longer, and then you go retreat dribble. Make sure that you keep your eyes forward and your body is sideways so that the ball is away from where the defender would be. All right, and then you go back slides all the way back to the to the baseline. And then you cross the ball over between your legs, and then you push out and do it again with the opposite end. So it's just retreat, explode, repeat. We also do this with between the legs behind the back and go the same direction as well. And why you do this is because if you drive into the key and you're a bad player, you want to jump and then get lost in the air. If you're a good player, you want to jump stop. But if you're a great player, you retreat dribble, and then you come back out, and then you keep your dribble alive. Next one is step-ups to shots. All right, we start with the ball on the ground from the elbow. We go 2 step-ups, and then we shoot. 2 step-ups, then we shoot. 2 step-ups, then you shoot until you make one. Then you go 4 step-ups until you make one, then 6, then 8, then 10. Whoever gets to 10 step-ups that makes one wins the entire thing. This is for footwork and other things. Baseline sweep to finger roll layup. You start on the baseline in the corner, spin the ball out to yourself, catch the ball, lower the ball as fast as you can away from the defense, and then you take a quick 2 dribbles and then score with the inside hand finger roll layup over the side of the rim. All right, not banking it in, and it's so that you can catch the ball from the wing and be aggressive on your attack. All right, it's a pretty hard little concept, especially in getting the dribbles right and getting your footwork right and where you should stand. But that's why we practice it. Last one is pick and roll layup to create. That's no show, no help on a pick and roll. If there's no one showing, as you come off the pick and roll and there's no help side, if there was help side, you would shoot a pull-up jumper. If there isn't help side, you drive all the way to the basket to either score a swoop layup, or if they come at the last second, to dish. So you have to understand your different pick and roll options. This is one of them. All right. I think it might have been in. I'm not sure, though. No one knows. No one knows if that was in or not. Anyways, we're going to make our call, and I'm going to see if my iPad can identify Calay's name, because it's not spelled like Calais. I guess it is, but I don't know if it's going to read it. We're going to see if it's going to call her or not, and then we will get her on the line. Let me see this. FaceTime Calais. All right, let's see if this works.
On it. Which one?
Which one? No, those are not the people. I knew it was going to mess up. Here we go. How about this? FaceTime Calais Paplo.
Making a FaceTime call to Kaylee Paplo.
Kaylee, see, Kaylee's not her name. All right. Let's check her out. Yo, what's up, Calais? How you doing?
How's it going?
Oh, it's going well. It's going well. So, are you excited for this weekend's game? And are you excited for this weekend's quarterly party?
I'm geeked. My brother won't let me get off the hook. He won't stop talking about it either.
About the game?
Both.
I like it. I like it.
He wants to buy some merch at the party. That's what he won't stop talking about. And then the game, he's excited. So I'm excited to just kind of get out there and get things rolling. Finally, it's about time.
How many coins does he have?
I think he's got 3 coins.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's
he's
all right.
doing.
Now for the games, we have to show up 30 minutes early. How early did you have to show up to in college for a game? Was it 30 minutes? Was it 3 minutes?
Probably about 2.5 hours early.
Exactly.
2.5 or 3.
Yeah. So these kids don't know.
We had a whole pregame ritual workout that we did, a walkthrough, a little bit of film before, put our uniforms on, and then had like a 60-minute warm-up.
All right, and then we had a few players ask me about the elite team last night, and right next to us, what is that girls team that practices in the same gym?
BC Denver.
Yeah, BC Denver was practicing. So I asked their assistant coach. I was like, "Hey, do you guys happen to do some traveling during the year?" And he's like, "Yeah, we travel all the time." He started naming all the places, and the kids looked a little surprised. Do you think that players are surprised by the amount of work that top players put in?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy. One of the 8th graders that I trained this last summer, she wasn't even home for the entire month of July. So I think, and she's in 8th grade too. So I mean, I think that the amount of travel and just workload has completely taken off compared to what it even was when I was in high school or in AAU.
Yep, I know. For me, I always relate things to the black community and things like that, and where I came from, it's a lot of people didn't even go to college. And I was the first person in my family to even go to college. And then we wonder, why is our community this and that and that? And then when people learn, well, people take the SATs, the pre-SATs, and their parents have them thinking about college since they're in 1st grade. We're like, what? And I think the same thing happens when you get to this neighborhood talking about basketball. And they're like, no, real basketball players do a lot more work than you've ever imagined.
Totally. Especially now, I think it's just evolved to where it's, even high school, you're playing summer, you're playing year-round, you've got summer workouts, you've got traveling with your high school team on top of AAU. The workload is quite a bit if you want to get to that next level.
All right, so our goal in this is to eventually have these kids be like those kids. And the travel's one piece, but before the game, we want them doing. We're gonna talk about the game focuses. We have 12 game focuses for the elementary. We talk about 4 of them. For the middle school, we talk about 8 of them. For the high school, we talk about all 12, and we do it in between 4 different drills. The drills are imaginary shots, and then we talk, and then we do split jumps, and then we talk, and then we do push-ups and rotations, and then we talk, and then the last one is foot fire and high knees on your switch like that, and then you talk. And that's just a pre-game thing that we're gonna just do like a ritual, so that all of our teams do it. What would you say on a scale of 1 to 10 that how hard is that?
I'd say that's pretty minimal.
That's very minimal. Okay.
Compared to what we're doing, it's very minimal.
Exactly. All right. So anyway, we'll talk more about that later. But thank you so much for checking in with us.
Of course.
All right, Calais. We'll talk to you soon. You got anything else for everyone?
Nothing. Just let's have a good day on Saturday, and then Sunday let's get things rolling.
All right, then. Thank you so much, Calais. I'll talk to you. Peace.
All right, later, y'all.
All right. Where am I here? I need my picture up on the screen. There we go. All right, I'm back. That was our video chat screen. I love that stuff just because we have cool technology, and we want to look cool. So yes, but also Calais is a great coach. We're lucky to have her, and she was a big time player in college, and we want to show you how hard she worked and how hard I worked and things like that, so that you may work just as hard for your own dreams. So you're not disenchanted or lied to by other people saying, oh yeah, this is how hard that you should work, blah blah, and they're lying to you. Nah, we're gonna show you exactly how hard that you should work, and then you can decide whether you want to do that for basketball or not. But one day you can do that for whatever that you want to do with that too. So if you want to join us for just a year of the elite team, that's cool enough. You don't have to try to be a college player, but you can try hard at your passion for a year. That's what this elite team's about. But we will explain that's to your parents later. Let's move on. We got our homework section. Who's posting the homework today? We got Blaze Kane posting again. He doesn't want to run. Last night, dunking workout. Okay. So if you want to check out some dunks from Blaze, check that out in our homework section. Okay. And also you can post your homework as well by going to the curriculum page. Just read through it, click on the homework thing, and then you can add your own videos, but you can also look at the videos on there as well. All right. Connor Rush with his stuff as well. Great job, you too. Can we get any more people posting homework? We want to see that stuff. All right. Picture of the day. Ben Simmons, this thing's getting crazier and crazier and crazier. I have nothing to say about that, but yeah, man. Shaq is like, yo, Ben Simmons ain't that good to be demanding all this stuff. And he literally was like, hey, it's not up to me to get my trade value up. It's up to you to Philadelphia's brass. And it was like, what? No, literally, it's up to you to get your trade value up. So now they can't even trade him because they can't get anything back for him because no one thinks he's good enough for even to trade a starter for. So it's crazy. So in your case, guys, get your trade value up. Even though you guys aren't tradable, get your trade value up. Okay. All right. We're gonna be right back after these messages, and then we're gonna blast through. And we also have the trivia coming up. So heads up for that. Welcome back, and we have the trivia today. I don't know if we have Connor here. I don't know if we have anyone here. I really have no clue. My thing says 0 viewers. I don't know if it reset or something, or if I conked out. But I'm going to ask the trivia question. I'm going to leave it open. Anyone that says the answer in the comment section, you win. All right. And the trivia question for today, if you have the most by the end of the month, you get a coin. All right. The trivia question for today, it's a hard one. We only ask the really, really hard ones because freaking Finn Kaufman keeps answering all of them. So anyone can answer, even a coach. Which NBA final was the first NBA final to, what is it? Oh, to to be, wait, how do I say it? Which NBA final was the first to be basically composed entirely in the month of June? All right, so it's a very, very weird question, but basically this NBA final was the first one ever to have its game 1 all the way through its game 7 only in the month of June. Before they did it earlier and later. So I figured this question is so hard that maybe Finn won't get it so fast. So I was trying to give you guys a chance. I tried to ask you easy ones, mid-range ones, but this one was crazy hard. So if you want to Google it, check it out. If you don't answer it, no point for the day, no worries. All right, but which NBA final, which year NBA final was the first one to be entirely in the month of June? All right, good luck with that. We are moving on. All right, for middle school, we got pick and roll, retreat to pass, jump stop to corner option, jab to 3 option jumper, shots to box out, Lana's moves, and 1-on-1 post. For a jab to 3 option jumper, all right, you want to take a jab, all right, with your eyes, chin, ball, and foot, just slightly moving like that. And then if they move with you, like they go for the jab, you take a step the opposite direction, but you can't take 2 steps. You take 1 step like this, and then you take 1 step across your body. You can't take a jab step and then step back and then go. No, that's too slow. You got to jab, and then from there, only go in that direction. Now, if they don't move and they don't go for the jab, then you go in the same direction. But again, you don't pull back. You don't jab, pull back, and then go. You jab, and they don't go for it, go straight, and you blast off. Last one is if you jab, and again, this is why you jab short. If you jab short and they put their hands down, you pull up and you shoot. You don't jab, pull back, and then shoot. All right. So we do this with the defender on us, and the defender's usually a coach, but you can do a player too, and they will react one way or the other, like in an extreme way, so that you can try to read that. And basically, you want to be to the point where if you're on offense, the defense has no choice but to lose. So you're going to say, which way do you want to lose today? All right. What do we have here? 1978, that is not the answer. 1979 is not the answer. It's not the answer. Did you Google it? Google it. Google it. All right. The first NBA finals to be held entirely in the month of June. Like literally type those words in and the answer will come up. All right. Anyways, moving on. We got our story of the day. If you tried to throw a pebble into a glass from 10 feet away, you might not succeed. But if you threw 10 pebbles at the same time, you'd make at least a few. So remain flexible with your options and desires, and don't allow tunnel vision to keep you from your goals. Never depend on just one thing or just one day as the impetus for your success. It says never depend on one thing or one day as the impetus for your success. That basically is like, it goes 2 ways. All right. It says that like you shouldn't just pray that basketball gets you there, right? And that you should like rely on something else, like your education or something like that too. But it also says that like you shouldn't put all your eggs into today's basket as well. You shouldn't be like, I gotta do well in the tournament this weekend, and then if you don't, you're like, I give up. No, like no, it's all the conglomerate of days, right? All right, 1987 is the right answer. Great job, Rohit. And I will add you to the list, and you get a point for the day. Great job, Rohit. You got it, man. It's with the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers 1987 finals held entirely in the month of June. Random stat. All right. Anyways, but yeah, so I actually do this whole like routine where I'm throwing the pebbles into the glass by helping you guys get recruited. I don't just try to go for one school at a time. I email all 9,000 NCAA coaches at the same exact time, and I have all your information in there if you're one of our top players, and they always get picked up. Always. Like our worst player of all time got 5 schools to write him. All right. So that's how I use this. But you guys can use it by working out every single day of the entire year, and you're bound to get better. All right. Don't put all your eggs into one single basket. All right, because it's not gonna be beneficial for you. All right. Last thing before we go, we got our high school drills. We got bank shots, 0, 1, 2, 4, touch, middle. pick and roll, split to drive, hits, tails, and chair dips and knee jumps. When you do knee jumps, make sure that you jump as high as you possibly can. All right, but you want to jump. You want to jump twice. All right, and let me see for the other ones. Chair dips, hits, tails is something that we just did. It's when you're standing at half court, if I yell heads, you run that way, tails, you run that way. You try to catch the person or you try to run away from the person. It's just a reactionary drill. Love it a lot. Anyway, that's my time, really. I got to go. Did I forget anything? I don't believe I did. I open gyms this weekend. We got the games. Yeah, that's about it. All right, so don't forget that our quote of the day is, dreams are what make life tolerable. But again, try to make those dreams come true as well. Anyways, you guys, I will talk to y'all later. Cue me some music real quick. All right, Reese's Pieces, everybody. Outro.